I can't believe I believed everything we had.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, my voice sounds horrible, but we're gonna get through this tutorial because I need to get this video up for you guys. So as you guys can see, I am just washing out my hair. This is my yellow hair that I have from Y Wigs. I will link the video down below on what hair this is exactly, but I did have to dye this hair twice, and the colors that I used were neon pink, like a tiny bit of neon pink that I had left over from my Adore hair dye, and then I used Hawaiian Fire from Kiss. And of course, we're going to do the watercoloring method, and I'm just going to let you guys see what's going on. And after the second time watercoloring the hair, I did leave the hair in for about an hour or two, and we finally got our even and dark pink color that we wanted. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do the front tube. Okay, so here's our front tube, and this front tube is from Owl Run Hair. They are on Amazon and they are on AliExpress, and this is a 12-inch 613 lace front tube, and I'm just showing you guys what I did. I did the front tube in the pot, and I sectioned off a piece because I wanted to have like a blonde patch in the front, but I don't know, like it just didn't work out. I kind of wasn't feeling it after everything was done. But if you do want to do this patch look, this is what I did. I braided up the part that I wanted to be blonde, and then I just clipped it outside of the pot. Some pink did end up getting on the blonde part, but I'm going to show you guys how to fade it out. So even if you wanted to just dye the whole front too and then just section out the front and then fade it, you guys can follow these same steps. In order to get this color out, I'm going to be using my favorite color stripping method with my palm olive dish soap and some extremely hot water. And I just put this in a little dish that I had from Applebee's. Yeah. So I just put the front section where I want my patch to be inside the water, and I just let it sit there and strip. And as you can see, the color was all like literally coming out immediately because I just watercolored this hair. So it was really easy for me to get this color out. This literally took me like about 5 or 6 minutes, and once I took it out the water, all the color was gone. Now we're just going to jump right into this makeup tutorial. So we're going to start off with our E27, and we're going to take this light brown shade in the palette, and this is going to be our transition shade, and we're going to put that all over our crease. We're going to go in with this dark brown shade, and we're going to use that same E27 brush, and we're going to go right on top of that transition to darker our crease. Now taking my Morphe 443 brush, I'm going to go in with that really deep brown color, and we're going to put that in our outer corners, and we're going to use a very little bit because this was so pigmented, guys, and I had to end up going over top of it with our 2 shades that we just put down with our E27 brush. So make sure that you're really light-handed with this shade. Okay, and now my favorite part, we're going to take our LA Girl Cool Tan and our BH Cosmetics concealer brush, and we're going to cut our crease, cut our crease, and cut our crease, cut our crease, and take your time with this, ladies, and use very little product and build it up. So if you do have a lot of product on your brush, make sure you apply that in the middle, but use as less product as you can when it comes to the actual carving of your crease. Now I'm going to use my eyeshadow brush that I have from Morphe, and I'm going to pack on that gold color in the palette. No, I'm always up for saving time and brushes, so we're just going to flip this brush over and we're going to use this lighter shade in the palette, and we're going to focus that more so in the middle and toward the crease of our eye, and then we're going to blend that together. Now we're going to go back into that darker shade, and I'm going to use my crease brush from Morphe. I will link it down below, guys, because I don't know what it is right now. But we're just going to swipe that back and forth so that we can blend out those shimmers and the matte. So now we're going to use our Nivea Post Shade Balm, and we're just going to apply that all over our face. And I like to just rub it in and then just tap it all over until it is nice and sticky. So guys, I finally ran out of my Sacha Buttercup powder, so I'm showing you guys what the new one looks like and how it comes packaged. And everyone always asks, like, how do I dump it out? And that's just pretty much what I do. I just put it in the lid and just put it on my face. Now I'm taking my favorite drugstore contour palette, and it's the Black Radiance medium to dark, and I'm going to mix these two dark shades, and I'm going to apply this with my Real Techniques brush. I can never say Real Techniques. Neeks. And once again, I'm using this brush from this set that I got from my coworkers. But if you have any like square shaped brush or any like small brush that you can use for nose contouring, that will work just as fine. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush, and I'm going to dust away all the baking powder, and I'm going to use my finger to smudge out some of that contour. So I'm going to take this rust color in my Mixed Metals palette, and I'm going to use that as a blush today because it is so beautiful and it gives you that perfect flush of color and it's so natural looking. And then we're going to go in with the Luxe Lash Collection in the style Nivea and some eyelash glue that I got from the beauty supply store. And we're just going to apply our lashes. I just applied some Benefit They're Real mascara, and if you guys want to keep your eyeshadow like that, just with no lashes, you can do so. And I'm going to have a more detailed tutorial. I'm just going to have a separate tutorial of like how I apply lashes and how I do my brows, but I'm just trying to give you guys a close-up right now so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I always apply it in the middle first, then I do the outer corners, and then we'll just be pinching it with the tweezers so that we can mash our lashes together. So now I'm going to take my pencil brush, or you can use a smudge brush, and we're going to do our lower lash line with this brown color in the palette. Okay, so I know y'all tired of looking at my hair looking like a troll sitting on top of my head. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to section off my side part. I love a deep side part. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to take my mousse that I got. You can use any mousse. I used dollar store mousse before. Like, it's perfectly fine. And I'm just going to put that on my hair so that I can flatten the part and make it more defined. And also, I wet my hair so that we can give that Barbie Dreams wet hair vibes. I'm going to use this Shea Butter by Cantu, and I'm going to put this in my hair. This is a leave-in conditioner. We're going to put this in our hair and just comb it all throughout, and then just keep scrunching your hair. You could do this with a water bottle, but I couldn't find my water bottle, so I just went to the sink and wet my hair. So now for the infamous baby hairs. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a toothbrush, and my toothbrush is damp. And I'm also adding this Got to Be Freeze Blast on top of it so that I can kind of get it to stay down without it looking pasted down on my head. And baby hair, again, is all preference. I'll do a video separately on baby hair, guys. I know someone's going to ask. So I'll do a separate baby hair video when I do my frontal series on how I pluck and everything. So, you know, we always have to kick it up a notch, and we're going to take our pencil brush once again. And guys, I made a mistake in my last video. These glitters are from a company on Instagram called Glam Beauty Co. And I'm going to use this shade right here, this pink shade. It's really beautiful. And this purple greenish mermaid shade. And I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue and the pencil brush, and I'm just going to, someone was staring at me, guys. It was so awkward. But I'm just going to apply that to the bottom of my lash, and we're going to let that sit for about like 10 to 15 seconds, and then we're going to apply the glue on top. I mean the glitter, sorry, on top. Going to take my e.l.f. Flawless face brush, and I'm going to dust away any fallout, and I added the e.l.f. lip gloss. This is my favorite lip gloss now to my lips, and this is our finished look.